Okay, I sent out a message to all my children when Robert passed away, and this is the message I got back, and so it's a message from Scott. Robert Scott was and still is a very kind and loving man. Sorry. Okay. I have peace.
Good.
Thank you. Okay, that's good now. A man who would do his best to see and reflect positivity and happiness and joy in his life and the lives around him. He would do this especially when things looked grim. He was a true son of God. I will remember him as a happy and joyful spirit. God bless you, Linda, with peace, love, and warmth. May there be peace with everyone touched by this, he said tonight or today. Our family is thinking of you. God bless you. So we thank our Father in heaven that one of the things that I was able to do was go with Robert and Aaron and pray for a situation. And it was always a joy to be able to know that you could call Robert and say, hey, you know what? We're going to pray for someone. We're going to call them back, raise them from the dead. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll be there. Right? I'll be there. He was always willing to do that, as Gerald said, right? And to pray for people at any time, and any time of the day or night. And that is a real blessing. There's a lot of people who don't have anyone praying for them and have no one to call to pray with them and to support them, right? So we thank Yeshua that we all can learn to be that, and it's such a comfort, and Robert can be the example. And I think we really honestly should establish our new move called the Robert in our praise and worship, and you know what that is. Shalom.
I want to thank all of the assemblies, our families as well, who have supported Robert and I and been with us, encouraged us, helped us along the way. And there was a lot of prayers for Robert as he was in the hospital, different places, and he appreciated it. He knew that his brother and his wife were praying for him, and he had tears in his eyes. Because I had heard, I could talk to him at the hospital a bit, and he really appreciated the prayers and all that, and the people saying they were thinking about him, and they loved him, and he really appreciated that because he needed that. And I thank all those who have helped me and supported me in the last month or so. Well, it's been a long time too. I thank everyone who has done that, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I just wanted to add too that what Gerald did speak of was true. Back in 2002, 2003, I went through a major crisis in my life, and Robert was there. He came to the hospital, the ICU, a number of times to the hospital, and he prayed over, my spouse at the time. He prayed for us. He was there. He was a giver. So that'll always be appreciated, So I always harassed him, tried to make him feel like one of the guys, and my joking with him, he didn't always take it that way, and I kind of wanted the opportunity to tell him that, but that was an opportunity missed there, and I wanted to talk to him more, but anyway, yeah, God bless his soul.
Well, I didn't know Robert as long as most of you have, probably, coming into this faith group, 3 years ago now? But he welcomed me just as Gerald has, and all of you have, just like a member of the family, and it's different from the church that I came from, very traditional church, but it's a church of love, and he really showed that, and he would always tell us the same stories over and over again of, Shelby from North Carolina, and just all good times, and it's just, he was well loved, and he loved us all. That's all I can say right now.
Robert, to me,
started my path, I phoned him. I said, Robert, do you think that 60 days when God would see that something would happen? And he said, yes, Jody, that is the beginning. So I was so excited. On my path, coming down to the sanctuary, I'd be able to read scriptures. And the first couple of days, Robert came and sat and listened to me. I was so thankful. And then Linda, I was thankful again. But I am just amazed at how it started. And I'm so grateful because Robert gave me that encouragement. He said, and then I came to Gerald. And I said, when it came to 60 days, I thought, he said, I should make a big cake. I was so thankful to make it just 60 days. And Linda was along with me, and then we all started. There was Judy, there was Jerry, and Linda, myself. So I am just so thankful for Robert giving me that opportunity, because it was just amazing, just saying, yes, Jody, 60 days. And I am so grateful for that. So Robert he touched my heart, and he was such a part of our prayer team. He was so good. Like, just his ways were so beautiful. So I can't tell you that he has just been there for all of us, praying and showing love for each one of us. And I am so thankful for Robert. Thank you.
So I've known Robert for over 34 years. I've watched his young family, when we belonged to the Worldwide Church of God, grow, guiding his daughter Lisa through Girl Guides. And Paul went through scouting with Martin. We watched them blossom and grow. Robert was always there when we needed help. Whatever we needed help for any function for them, for the children, because it was a church group. It wasn't open to everybody else, it was just church children. Now we fast forward to the Freedom Church of God and now our Assemblies of Our Father's Love. Robert was there the day after Sarah was born, anointing me because I was having problems, and I was healed. The doctors couldn't find any problems after that. I was thankful. Robert has always been thankful for whatever he was blessed with. Feast gifts, he is overjoyed with socks. I can't tell you how many times he thanked me for the socks that we gave him. Meatballs. He was always overjoyed when I brought them. It didn't matter what their topping was. He was just thankful. His joy was contagious. It brought joy to my heart to be able to see his joy and thankfulness, and taught me a lot. So we bless you, Linda, with peace in your heart and soul.